India established its first space agency, the Indian National Committee for Space Research, in Kaspar, in 1962 under the leadership of Vikram Sarabhai, the father of the Indian space program. Kaspar later became the Indian Space Research Organisation, ISRO, in 1969. India launched its first satellite, Aryabhata, into orbit in 1975 with the help of the Soviet Union. It was named after the ancient Indian mathematician and astronomer. Aryabhata carried scientific instruments to study X-rays, gamma rays, and the ionosphere. India became the 7th country in the world to have its own launch capability when it successfully launched Rohini-1, RS-1, on board the Satellite Launch Vehicle 3, SLV-3, in 1980. SLV-3 was designed and developed by ISRO under the guidance of APJ Abdul Kalam, who later became the President of India. India developed and launched various types of satellites for various purposes, such as communication, remote sensing, navigation, meteorology, astronomy and defense. Some of the notable satellites are INSAT, IRS, EDUSAT, Cartosat, RISAT, GS80, Astrosat and EMISAT. India also built and launched satellites for other countries, such as Algeria, Canada, France, Germany, Indonesia, Israel, Italy, Japan, Korea, Luxembourg, Singapore, UK and USA. India achieved several milestones in lunar and interplanetary exploration. It launched Chandrayaan-1, its first lunar mission, in 2008. Chandrayaan-1 carried 11 scientific instruments from India and other countries and discovered the presence of water molecules on the lunar surface. It also deployed a lunar impactor probe, which became the first Indian object to land on the moon. India launched Chandrayaan-2, its second lunar mission, in 2019. Chandrayaan-2 consisted of an orbiter, a lander, and a rover. The orbiter is still operational and continues to study the moon from orbit. The lander and the rover attempted to soft land near the south pole of the moon, but lost contact with the ground station during the final descent. However, the mission was still considered a partial success and a learning experience for future missions. India launched Mangalyaan, its first interplanetary mission, in 2013. Mangalyaan is a Mars orbiter that carries 5 scientific instruments to study the Martian atmosphere, surface and mineralogy. It is the first Asian and the 4th global mission to reach Mars orbit. It is also the cheapest and the fastest mission to Mars, costing only $74 million and taking only 10 months to reach the red planet. Mangalyaan is still operational and has completed more than 7 years in orbit. India has also launched several other space missions, such as the Indian Regional Navigation Satellite System, IRNSS or NAV-IC, the Geosynchronous Satellite Launch Vehicle Mark III, GSLV Mk3 or LVM3, the Reusable Launch Vehicle Technology Demonstrator, RLVTD, the Scramjet Engine Technology Demonstrator, SCTD, the Human Spaceflight Program, Gaganyaan, and the Aditya L1 solar mission. India has also collaborated with other countries and organizations in space research and technology, such as NASA, ESA, JAXA, Roscosmos, NEES, DLR, UKSA, CSA, and SARC. Some of the joint projects are NISAR, MOM-2, Chandrayaan-3, ExoMars, ASTRH, Saral, Megatropeaks and Astrosat-2. India's space program has made significant contributions to the scientific, technological, social and economic development of the country and the world. It has also enhanced India's prestige and status as a spacefaring nation. India's space program is driven by the vision of using space technology for the benefit of humanity and the advancement of knowledge.